Bible journaling entries that I did as I worked through the DaySpring devotional kit this past month, where we talked about what's true about you, your own story. This kit was by Holly Girth. Really loved her style, her writings. It's such beautiful reminders, really, truly, of what God says about us. And just sometimes we fall into that trap of listening to the enemy and we don't even realize we're doing it, and we go through this self-pity or whatever it may be. So this was such a beautiful reminder for me personally, to really listen to the Holy Spirit and what God is saying about me in those good and bad times. So I'm going to show you the entries that I did, but if you are curious about this kit and you have not seen it, or you want to know more about the kit and grab it, I have an unboxing of the full kit and everything that comes with it. I'll leave a link to it down in the description. Also, I did take the devotional cards this month and reorganize them in a way that I had this little flip book and with a album ring that makes it easy to keep them all in place. I embellished it some with ribbons and fun printables and stickers and things like that. So if you would love to do that, there's a video for that as well here on my channel and on my blog, and so I'll leave a link to that down below. This second month we are continuing with the What's True About You, and we are talking about God's friend. Yes, God's friend. And I almost said my best friend, but it's God's friend. And we're talking more about our relationship with God and what he says about us. So the link to that video with the unboxing is down below too. So all that information is on my channel. Just look for that under the videos and you'll see it. So let's just go ahead and dive in. I want to, while I'm flipping there, let me mention that these kits are on, well, the whole DaySpring's site is on sale right now, but only for like a couple more days after I'm going to post this video. They are having their Memorial Day sale. It is good through this coming Thursday, and so you can get $20 off a $60 purchase on their site, which is incredible to stock up on things. So if you've been interested in the kits, now's the perfect time to grab them, and you just need to use the coupon code MEMORIAL20 at checkout, and that will give you $20 off 60 plus free shipping. So really good deals, but that, like I said, that's only for a couple days. If you watch this video after that, I do apologize, but that is their Memorial Day sale. So first we are talking about the first week, Your Story Isn't Over, and I loved this one. This is probably my favorite one out of the whole month, because sometimes I think we fall into this trap of feeling like we've screwed up so bad, or we've made so many mistakes, or we'll never be good enough, or there's no way that I can overcome this, redeem myself. There's no way God will love me after the things that have happened, or blah blah blah. So this is why I really love this one, because it had this beautiful sentiment that I had to include that said, God is still writing your story. What a beautiful reminder. He holds the pen. He is the author of our lives, and he's still writing our story. There is no the end. There is no period. The pages go on and on and on in our life, and they're blank. He is still writing our story, and that's a good reminder, because we feel like sometimes God is so big, so grand, that he's up in heaven. He doesn't see us, doesn't know us. He thinks that, whatever. And that's just not how he is at all. And I love it. I love that. I also had to include this sentiment. He knows. And I wrote, God always knows more. He knows best. He knows that today is not the end of my story. And he has really good plans for my life. I wrote more things over here, that he was the author of my life, and that he's holding the final pen, or he holds the pen and he has the final say. And that really gives me peace and hope too, because each day I know that I'm not alone, that he is still holding me in his hand, and he's got this. So I loved that. Not the end, just really, really pretty reminders. And what's great about, I forgot to mention that I did all my entries this month in the Encouraged Devotional Bible. So what I really liked about this Bible and using it with the kit is that what I flipped over, and we were in Proverbs 19:21, which, let me read that real quick. Many plans are in a person's heart, but the Lord's decree will prevail. I loved that, because there's so many things in my life I've tried to plan out, or things I've wanted to happen at certain times or whatever. And maybe they line up with God's will, maybe they don't, and he had a different idea, which was greater and better than mine. So I love that reminder. But what I was saying was, is when I opened up this Bible to journal in Proverbs, I was so excited because it had a devotional that went with it. This is Proverbs 19:21 as well, when all your plans fail. And I loved that because it ties in perfect to what Holly was saying in our devotional, that your story isn't over. And just because your plans fail doesn't mean life's over. It doesn't mean that you can't, bounce back from whatever failure. And I loved it. So if you haven't grabbed the devotional Bible, I encourage you to do that. I believe it is included in this sale. I know their new planners and the illustrating Bible are not, but I believe this one is, and if I'm wrong, I apologize. But even if it's not, it is so worth grabbing this Bible because of this right here. When you go to study or do different scriptures, you'll find tons of devotionals. I'm telling you, it has devotional plans, and I have a full video review on it. Just a side note, if you're interested, that flips through this whole thing for you. It's just an amazing Bible. So I loved that went along with it. I really loved having this 2-page spread because there was a lot I wanted to say and mention about this devotional, so I had this huge space to do so. And how pretty are these, let me say, these hand lettered stickers that came. They came as sticker sheets in the kit, but I used the free download that you get when you buy the kit from DaySpring and printed it on clear paper. Love the way that turned out. And those are titles that you could reprint and use over and over if you wanted to in other entries. Okay, so let's move on to the second week. It says you don't have to feel ready. And a lot of times I just do one entry per week because I just have a lot on my plate at times. In different months, I'm able to do more. I would love to do more. I've done some in this Bible and the illustrating Bible in the past, but for this month, I just stuck with this Bible. And so here we are talking about being ready. You don't have to feel ready. And I loved this because when we're called, or feel like the Lord's wanting us to do something or reach out to somebody, we don't always feel ready, right? We feel inadequate. We feel like we're not good enough. But God, he says he'll hold us, that he has a good work for us. He's calling us to share it with others, and that we don't have to feel ready. I want to read the verse to you. Philippians 1:6 says, I am sure of this, that he who started a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus. So this tied in really well, if you think about it, with the first devotional that spoke and said that our story wasn't over. And it's saying here that he will carry on to completion. I love that word, completion. That will be a great word to kind of pull out your dictionary and define that and really dig into that word deeper. I loved that. It's just funny, isn't it, how you're going through and you find these connections and things later. I think it's so fun. And so I just kept this one simple too. I used some washi at the bottom that came with the kit, some of those alphabet stickers. These are a couple of my little speech bubble printables that are in my Etsy shop that I've shown you guys before. A link to it's down below if you're interested. I had this little butterfly actually on a clear cut pad from Illustrated Faith that's over at DaySpring. Added a little note, and this little clip I had added some fabric washi, which is actually a really cool way to add the little ribbons to the top of your clips. The fabric washi works great. It holds up stiff, but it's so easy to just twist it around there, and it's adheres to itself. I added this little piece of scrapbook paper actually, and then just put that sticker I had from the kit pour out, and I liked how that turned out. Very simple, but powerful. Now let's go over here to the next week. It says you don't have to compete. Wow, this one is amazing. You don't have to compete. And we're over in Hebrews. Let me read the verse real quick. It's 1 and 2. And it says, therefore, since we also have such a large cloud of witnesses surrounding us, let us lay aside every hindrance and the sin that so easily ensnares us. Let us run with endurance the race that lies before us, keeping our eyes on Jesus, the source and perfecter of our faith. For the joy that lay before him, he endured the cross, despising the shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. I think what stands out to me most, and you'll kind of see that where I've underlined it, is let us lay aside every hindrance. And then I like where it says that, we run the race with endurance, keeping our eyes on Jesus. It's a beautiful reminder because now in this, world that we live in modern technology and social media, the tendency is to compare to others. Whether that be if you're a Bible journaler and you compare your entries to other people's. Well, mine aren't artistic enough, mine aren't pretty enough, mine don't look like theirs, I don't get as many likes on Instagram, or whatever it is. That is not important, right? That's not the point. We don't have to compete. This life is about competing. If you are looking at this from a perspective with your job or as your whole family and you're trying to compete with the next family down the block, we don't have to compete. That's not what this is about. And so I had just wrote out here that I really liked. It says it can be so easy and tempting to compare ourselves to others, but we must resist this temptation and support others. Our focus must be on Jesus. Support others, no jealousy. Don't let the devil creep that in your heart, and just know that simply love God. And I think once you do that, His love fills your heart. It has to overspill, and you'll want to share it with others. They'll see His love through you, and competition will be out the door, right? So let's get back to the basics of just loving God, and I think then it'll show through in your heart. One thing I want to mention on this one is I use this little sticky note card. It's one that's in my Etsy shop. It's a printable that I have there, and I really like using these for tip-ins because with this page, I actually had, when we were doing the Women of Courage devotional, our Bible study a few months ago, back in February actually, if you look, this was one of the pages. It was actually Hebrews 12. That whole chapter was the devotional for that day. And so I had written, highlighted and put some notes over here. And so I had put this little marker to remind me where this study came from. And so because I did that, I didn't want that to get confusing with the other entry and notes that I wanted to do. So I just used this as a tip in and put it in with some washi, and that way I can still see it and it's still there, but it's not getting confusing with the colors and which one goes with which. So just an idea. More washi, some little pieces from the kit, cut out some scrapbook paper again, and put this little clear sticker on it that said no competition. This little mini bow clip is one of my favorite sets of clips. DaySpring has them. They're Illustrated Faith brand. I just love them. The way they're so small and dainty, they make it perfect to add something to this because these pages are thinner. I love it in this Bible. Okay, now the last week. I just loved this kit too. You have a purpose. So we're going to go back to Psalms, chapter 57, and it says, you have a purpose. Psalm 57:2, I call to God Most High, to God who fulfills His purpose for me. So He's written our story, right? And He tells us not to compete. What does the second week say? I cannot remember. Oh, that you don't have to feel ready. So He has a purpose for you. You don't have to write that out. You don't have to write your story. He's already written it for you. He's going to help you through it. He says that you don't have to feel ready. He's fulfilling that purpose in you. It doesn't say it's been fulfilled, it's over, period. It says the God who fulfills His purpose. So He's fulfilling your purpose every day. Yours is going to be unique and different from others. So don't compete and don't compare, and just focus on the fact that you have a purpose. You have an amazing purpose, which I loved having that as my tab, as a big bold reminder. It's my plan, His purpose. So I might have a plan and an idea of things that I like in my life. I may pray about them and share them with God, but it's His ultimate purpose in my life that should be reign supreme. So I loved that. I said His plans and purpose for my life are greater than my own. And what I did on this page was, again, very simple. Put the washi from the kit, this big sticker that was in the kit. Now, feel free to cut down these stickers. If you don't want that big circle or it doesn't work on a page, cut it down how you want it. This little grid sticker is from a sticker set in the dollar spot at Target that I got several months ago. This is one of my little speech bubbles that I cut down to make it fit because it was larger, but remember, make it work for your page. This is a Hexie sticker from an Illustrated Faith sticker set that DaySpring has. So, and this was one of the clear cuts, like I showed you with the butterfly earlier. So if you're looking for any of these little extra things that didn't come in the kit, I'll leave a link to DaySpring where you can look at all their Bible journaling accessories over there. These that you've been seeing on all my scriptures are highlighter washi. not highlighter washing, brush stroke highlighters. Those are in my Etsy shop. I print them on clear sticker paper, and then it just helps to highlight my verse and add color. I can still see through it, which I love. And then I have my little tab that this was a card that came in the kit, but I just cut it down to make a little tab and added washi. So there you have it, guys. Those are my entries for this first kit in this little mini series, What's True About You, Your Own Story. I hope you enjoyed seeing my little roundup of entries. Maybe that gave you some encouragement as well. And I am so excited. I've started working already through the next one, and it's a good one too. You are not going to want to miss it. It ties in great with this one, but if you don't have, this one and you want to grab the other one, they definitely stand alone great. They don't have to go together to understand any of the content and devotionals in it, but like I said, it's great to go together because it just keeps building on each other. So let me know down in the comments below what your favorite devotional was, or what God spoke to your heart during this month's kit. I would love to hear, and we can all share that with each other. Make sure, don't forget, if you happen to see this video before Thursday or before Friday, it'll be good through Thursday. Use that coupon code Memorial20, and that'll get you that $20 off a $60 purchase and free shipping over at DaySpring's. So I'll be back again very soon, guys. I can't wait to show you more of what I'm doing in the second kit. Have a great day. Bye-bye.